Welcome to episode 2 of CliffHanger. Cliff Notes? CliffHanger. Shoot. Dave. Okay, Cliffhangers, right? It's
Take 2.
Yeah.
Take 2. Hi, welcome to 60 Minutes with your host, Jeph and Kirstin. Today, on this episode of CliffHangers, it's not plural, Jeph. On this episode of CliffHanger, so today with my special guest, Kirstin, we're going to be talking about how we market Wiegers online. And now we've been working together for just over 7 months now.
Sounds about right, yeah.
First off, one of the biggest changes, and personally, first of all, for social media, don't be a cool company first, then get into social. These guys are a cool company. And one of the first things we did was Motivational Monday, which it's hard on Facebook, and you got to know, anytime you're on your Facebook page, you're only getting 10 to 12% of your views to your audience. Everything else you have to pay for. So when you go look at Motivational Monday, sometimes you don't get a lot of interaction, and I always say this with my YouTube videos, there's barely any.
Yeah.
But one of those Motivational Mondays, there was a quote that said, "Worry about character, not reputation, because reputation is what others think of you. What you should be worried about is character." And that's not the exact quote. Do you remember how it exactly?
Oh, gosh.
It went something that like
one of
lines
my
of
favorites too, yeah.
worry about character because that's who you are when no one else is in the room. And I look now at business owners, just in general, my friend circle, and anybody. It's when you don't have to do something and you do it, or when you do something that you're not asked of. And so with these guys, in the way you're allowed to message and the way you guys market, it's sometimes it's like there's free reign, but really what it is, and talking to you more, the ownership group really encourages it. They want to be that fun, interesting, different company. So when you come up with something like, hey, let's inspire people every Monday morning, it's a no-brainer. We have to do it.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? You didn't know that I've been quoting that for the last 6 months because I think it is so important in a world where we're always worrying about, oh, what do they think of me? How many tweets did I get? How many likes did I get?
Yeah.
None of that stuff matters. It matters who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, for some reason I always remember that quote, but it was a Motivational Monday that you shared it on.
Yes, and that was one of my favorite ones too, actually, and it still is. And this all started because I think it was one of our HR interns in the last year, and he decided to do this Motivational Monday thing, just, to get you started on a Monday morning, and because we're always doing random things to kind of get people going, and so it started, and then he kind of faded off, and then our receptionist took it up, and she has been killing it every week, and so we've been putting them on Facebook, and I think she gets really great comments every week. There'll be people that are emailing her back, I really love this one, and so it's not like people are getting bored of it, they love it, and it's just something that takes probably 5 minutes out of her day, and it's become such a big part of...
Well, and some of the bigger ones, I know a friend that works pretty high up, he used to be at SaskTel, now he's at, is it ISM or ISC? Fairly high up in the government, and he shared it on his profile. So 1,500 friends, plus other networks of people that would share it from there. You can't buy that audience. You can't pay those people to share that. All you can do is every Monday come back to the drawing board and say, how do we inspire people today? That is so cool. What else do you guys share all your events?
Yes, and there are a lot of them. When we started our Facebook page, I kind of thought, well, I don't know if we're going to have enough.
Cabarets, the treasure hunt.
I mean, Deb was on the radio last week for something that she won in a bid for Black Tie Bingo, which is another charity thing, because Cliff and Deb are always involved in charity things, and so she got to go on the radio for the morning. And she was like an old pro, like she does it every morning. It was insane. But and just something like that, and that one blew up. And that was another one of those things where I was like, I'm putting this on here, no one's really gonna look at it. So many people saw it. It was amazing. So
at the core of it, it's helping people because there's always fundraisers and that in there, and we're always open. And the Caitlin Kyle, you actually shared you bought a couple. Wiegers bought a couple spots for kids to go play soccer, and I read one of the responses from the kid, and it chokes you up a little, but honestly, I think that's you can't just go to Facebook and, oh, we're going to be awesome, here's what to do, here, Jeph, give me this checklist. Actually, when we came and worked together, I really didn't give you anything. I said, you're doing it right. You're doing everything offline so we can take pictures and share that online. You don't want to do the opposite and try to make up a fake audience on Facebook. That's not going to work. But yeah, when you have some people that really, and you're growing a tribe when one of your owners gets on and is on the radio, and everyone likes it and is sharing it and having fun. Like that to me is you actually got people that really want to hear from you and actually want to be involved with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind
You've
of amazing.
done it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so if you want to learn more about that, November we're gonna have a Facebook soiree. You should come.
Yes.
I'll bring lottery tickets, maybe cupcakes. I'm not promising cupcakes though.
Might be a lot. Cupcakes.
Cupcakes and lottery tickets. It's very little.
A lot.
Okay, cut! We're talking cupcakes now.